I'm going to call this In the Pursuit of Happiness. Got this beautiful Telecaster Ultra Lux series. And though I love the guitar, I miss my Tom Anderson that had the Nashville setup. So I'm going to order a Nashville setup for this, but I thought I better do a little pre before I do the post. See if I actually made an improvement. So, a couple tones. So this comes with this little button you can press when you're in the middle position. So that's one more option. But we'll have more options when we have one more pickup installed. So that should be enough. Tell us if we made a mistake. All right, we'll see you again soon. Now you may ask yourself, why would he do that to a perfectly good brand new guitar? It's that relentless pursuit of tone. It's that ever searching and almost never finding. But I really miss the Tom Anderson. It had that Nashville setup on it. These are Fender's noiseless pickups, but they are not noiseless. I tried them in my normal setting, and maybe it's because the cavities are not shielded, I don't know, but they were not noiseless and created noises that nobody wanted, and so I thought I'd try this. Well, one of my first concerns was this cavity going to be large enough? So no worries there, even though we've just got this little single coil pickup. We got a big hole here, so this this Fender Ultra Lux series has this wonderful wonderful place carved out underneath the pickguard. So we're not going to have any problem whatsoever fitting in the, I think this is a humbucker, I think, that goes in this bay here. Found something very interesting in here as I checked to make sure that our area is going to be large enough for the new pickup, and it is. But apparently, this is interesting. I've got two different numbers and descriptions on the tags in both of the cavities. So I'm wondering what that was about. What did this start life as one thing and end up being something else? That's quite interesting. I'll have to keep that in there for future reference, and just in case I ever sell this. Love this guitar. It's all shaped. It's got the nice contours back here, and the heel is shaped and all that, plus the matching headstock. Yeah, and locking tuners. Great guitar. But we're going to try it with the Nashville setup. Oh yeah. Well, this is pretty cool. Easy. I don't have to worry about soldering everything. We've got these great little connections. Made that portion of it easier for me. Just need to disconnect the ground there, and yeah. So that was easy. And I ordered the other setup from Sweetwater. I oiled my neck while I was here. It was kind of dry when I bought the guitar. But interesting stuff down in here with the extra tags and the different numbers. So that's interesting. Well, as it went, I didn't have to unsolder anything. So far, easy peasy. Okay, so I said that I took everything apart without having to unsolder anything, and that's true, but this wire should have been soldered to that right there, and I can see where it was, but that was not, so I'm wondering if that was giving me the problem, the little bit of noise, because it seemed like it was picking up interference. Anyway, that was a ground. The other side was going to the bottom of the bridge. Yeah, so I'm not sure about that. Tootsie Roll. There's some copper tape. I don't know that I'm going to use that. Sweetwater. Oh, I get a sticker. Cool. A Sweetwater sticker. This is what we're after. 920D custom. Yeah, buddy. Woot woot, woot woot. Yeah, buddy, now we're going to have fun. Okay, well, switched out my bridge pickup. I put the other one back in the box. The one thing that I'm going to have to fix, these screws are too long for this cavity. So I think I have a clipper in my toolbox. I just clip them off to the same length that these were. And yeah, this was a little different here. Actually, this one, they were different thread sizes, so I couldn't use the screws off of this one. So I'll nip those. That went in real easy. Changed that pickup real easy. Unfortunately, we got to solder all these. We don't have those fancy little clips like we have here. That was really nice. Come on, Sweetwater or whoever. Come on, 920 custom. Come on, man. Let's get some of these going on here. Now I got to deal with that. Yeah, I have a bummer here. This needs to be routed. It's not going to fit in there. I need at least 1.25 inches, and that's where that lands. It's right there. So I'm slowed down for a minute. Never thought I would be taking something like this to my telly, but a router bit on this. Of course, I had to hold this solid and add my good old, yep, that's the two tools that I used to route it out to make room for that. Well, this is probably a pretty good place to stop and do a update. So the instructions that come with the kit, these are from back in the days when they used a Seymour Duncan, so this wiring diagram is not the correct one for that. I do have a picture that I was sent from Bennett at That's 920D. Giving me the correct diagram. This is not correct. This was back when they were using Seymour Duncan's, and then they started using their own pickup. So they changed that. So, but I did hook it up, and it's not working correctly. So, next step, what do I do now? Get a hold of a guitar tech, I guess, downtown. See if I can find somebody that knows a lot more than I do. That shouldn't be hard. Yeah, a little update there. I've been chasing that for several days, trying to get the diagram correct because I had serious questions. Folks have been nice enough, but we don't have it working right yet. I've got sound, but it's not working correctly. All right, I'm ready to finish this little project here. It's been several days ago that I started this deal. So I haven't changed any of the settings. This is just exactly how the other configuration was set up when I started this. So let's see here, a couple different tones. Some of the changes are pretty subtle. I'm not going to go over everything, how this new configuration works, except to say the push-pull in the middle, unless you dial it all the way off, it's actually engaged all the time, and then you just dial in how much you want or how much you don't want. I think it's going to take me a few days to know if I truly love this. I think I do. But as any guitar junkie would know, you're always searching for that next high. This has been quite a process. One of the things that I will say is that I learned some things during this. And it was kind of a chance and happenstance that 920 called me because I had left a message for one of their techs. And as I was quizzing him, he said, "Oh yeah, the diagram. That's when we were using Seymour Duncan's. So this middle pickup is not a Seymour Duncan. This is their pickup. And I will put a picture of the diagram for this setup in this video, so you will have that and you won't have to go through that. They are trying to update, or at least all the new kits I guess they're sending out has the new diagram in it, because it is different. And so if you got one of those and got tripped up on that could be a frustrating. I have a good friend of mine who is a kind of a electrical engineer kind of a guy. I talked to him a little bit yesterday. Thank you very much, Rick, for your help. That was very helpful and saved me a lot of grief. But I learned a lot during this process. I learned I can do it, man. I can do it. I'm kind of digging the look and the whole vibe of this new Ultra Lux. This is the only one in the world like this that I know of. And I could not find another video anywhere of this particular setup from 920D for a Tele. There were some with the Seymour Duncans, but there was nothing with their new pickup. love this guitar. One of the things that would have made this a lot easier for a novice soldering guy would have been to have the connections that came stock. You recall in the front end of the video where those, just plug them in. That would have saved me hours. Would have saved a lot. And I don't know in the manufacturing process why they don't do that, but they should. That would be so cool. And man, be changing these things out all the time. So I think I'm done. It looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm done. That's it. Thanks for hanging out.